Alright, so this is squat every day, day 15, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the 15th day I've recorded, but it's not the 15th day in a row. So like, even though my goal is to squat every day, I haven't been able to do it. I've been able to do maybe like 80% completion, maybe a little bit more, but every week it seems like I have a day where I just don't make it to the gym. And so this week I've been sick, and it might sound like backwards thinking, but I feel like because I've kind of slept and stuff like that I felt rested today. I wanted to try for a new PR, or at least get close, and so I wanted to use every ounce of rest that I've got and all the energy I've stored up and try and make it productive. And so my PR previously has been 275. My goal today was to try and see if I can hit 285. And as it turned out, my body was a little bit weaker than what I thought it would be. And so I didn't quite get it, but I did feel good in the warm. Like I felt great in the warm-ups actually. I didn't feel any problems. When I got to 265 is when I felt a slight is it a tinge or a twinge? I don't know what the word is. A tinge or like a slight pull in my back, not like an injury kind of thing, but like I could definitely feel the strain on the right hip area. It wasn't anything painful. It wasn't anything like, and it was also like I maintained my form and my form was intact. So it's like that's where I stopped, and so I didn't hurt myself. But I felt like it was a success today. I was able to push a lot of weight, and one thing I didn't get around to today was I was going to try the bar loading technique. I've done it before in other videos, but basically you put like whatever your PR is, you put your next PR on the bar. Let's say like for me 285 is my goal PR. I want to put up as like I only have 300 pounds to put on the bar in my garage, but I would put 300 pounds and then I'd do quarter reps, or at least just like it. Some people call them pin squats, but basically you're just you're kind of not replicating, what's the word, I guess you're just practicing the top of the range of the motion. So you unrack the bar and you just kind of you quarter rep it for a decent amount of reps. What this does is it prepares your core, it braces your core, and it conditions your nervous system, so that way when you go to do the PR, you will have already had a heavier weight on your back, and so it makes it a little bit easier to approach the new lift, like this new PR that you've never done before. Anyway, I just love the idea, and so I was going to do it today, but then I decided to do front squats as well, and so I didn't want to tax my system too much. I think I might do bar loading tomorrow or another day. But anyway, I felt great today. The squats though, I realized, so I have this this thing where I can tell so if you go back to my very first videos, you'll notice it's so much worse, but I still have a problem that my lower back and my upper back are just kind of lacking strength in general. My legs are strong as freak. Like I can tell that my legs can handle a lot of pressure. It's my back that's the problem, and so when you see the bar slowing down there, it's because my back is starting to round or to kind of give out. I've done a lot of training on my back to try and improve that. I've done Romanian deadlifts, RDLs, which are like kind of like standing, like upright deadlifts, where like you start at the top and you don't let the bar touch the ground. But anyway, I've done those. I've done good mornings, which are just hyperextensions. You keep your legs straight and you lean forward and almost parallel. I've heard them called 45 hypers as well, like 45 degrees hyperextensions. Anyway, all these things, front squat as well, is good for your core and for your upper back, because you what's it called, scapular retraction. When you keep your elbows elevated like that, it forces your shoulders to it's like the scapula has to basically hold its position in that high hold on the bar. So it's really good for your upper back and it's good for your core. Anyway, so I've been training around all these things because I realized that my weakness was not my legs, it was my back. And if you go back and watch when I started this journey, I wouldn't say that I squatted more than 225. 225 would be like a max for me. It'd be a challenge. And now I've squatted 275 already. Right now it looks like I can only hit 265, but anyway, I'm really proud of where my progress has taken me. That's all I had to say. So yeah, after this you'll see me do I only recorded I recorded the whole workout, but I only clipped or I only left one set of RDLs in here. I wanted to make this a short video because I don't really have much to say. I just want everyone to know that I am putting in the work, and not just that. I'm also spiritual. I've also been doing a lot of things to improve my standing with God, and so I know God has a purpose for me. He's using me in a lot of different ways, and at some point it'll all come out to the light. But basically, I've been doing a lot of work on myself personally that's not physical, and it's taking time from my schedule, taking time from my day. So sometimes I just don't have time, I guess, to do everything I want. That's the perfect thing, though. That's the perfect balance in life, is that there's never enough time to do everything you want, which means that tomorrow you have another chance to do it all again. And so every day you just try and find something you could do better than you did yesterday. That means tomorrow I got to do something that, if like the bar loading, for example, I wanted to do it today and I couldn't. That means I can do it tomorrow. And it's like, I just love that about life. There's always something to do. And so anyway, get off your butt, get moving, do something.